It's Intuitive Jacob back with a musical daily card reading that I used to call the Down and Dirty Dailies, just because they're quick messages generally, and they come with a musical accompaniment that is picked out of a shuffle deck that I've been curating for several years. It's my Art of Love playlist, and I'm going to go ahead and do elements again. I've been breaking them down so that the tribes are linked together by elements. And also, thank you for thumbsing up my video. Really appreciate it. And let's go ahead and start with something that's going to give us a context clue too. I like to read the moon. It's what we really have in common that changes every 2.5 days. And it's one way to keep things very simple when we're talking about collective mood. And so I'm going to read from this book that I often reference. It's called Inside Degrees. It's by Elias Lonsdale. And the passage for today at Virgo 29 is called A Witch Preparing Magic Mushrooms. Deep within the delicate formative stages of major departures into the unknown, there is encountered an extraordinary task and lesson that detains you a long while. It becomes self-evident that it is everything that comes before that makes the difference. There must be a fully attuned magical sensibility to make the future possible. Coming to this requires arduous discipline and elaborate ritual, internal initiation. This becomes such a labyrinth of discipleship and apprenticeship that you wander through the maze, discovering everything you ever needed to know. All is played out within. There is no need to make anything happen on the outer. You are assigned to empty yourself out, to strip everything away, to become invisible. And if you excel at your craft, so many ventures and initiatives will be seeded that this inner plane's total mobilization will prove to be more fruitful and productive than any premature thrusts of outer mind, no matter how impressive or seemingly necessary. The entire path lies well within and needs no surface success to substantiate itself. Wow, something that needs no surface success to substantiate itself. That's kind of way off from what we even experienced in yesterday's supermoon energy. The symbol for yesterday's supermoon energy was more showy. It's about the things that people might overdo. And so I think we're being called a lot into how we want to balance and what it is that we are willing to even witness as being true anymore. Because today is actually the anniversary of Harriet Beecher Stowe, which, if you don't know who she is, and I do, she's a huge inspiration to many people, not just feminists like myself. But she was an American abolitionist. She was on the chopping block, basically, for being anti-slavery. And she had actually written Uncle Tom's Cabin. This was back in 1852. And it was about what was really happening to African Americans, people that were brought over as slaves from Africa. And I feel like today, especially also being Purim, this Jewish holiday at sundown, where the Jews are celebrating not being put to death by Haman, we've got a common energy here about history and her story. And I like to think about these things. And so, today, this symbol for the moon, I find especially poignant because we're talking about the maze, the labyrinth, the path. And what is the same common energy that keeps stacking here? We're talking about emancipation from slavery. What about the energetic bondage that no longer has to exist? Because now we do not need to exist in a state of nations. So, astrologers, hey, are we ready to talk about things like 0 point and going beyond just the gyrations? I wonder. So here we go, fire tribes. Let's play the song and see what we've got going on. Turn that up just a little bit for you. Okay. All right. What's on the mind here? Well, 2 of hearts, basically, 2 of cups, and 2 spiritual union here from the John Holland Psychic Tarot. The other 2 are just similar reference points. If you're used to cartomancy or more traditional types of readings, this one card came up last night, I think, for Earth tribes too, but relationships are huge right now on people's minds simply because of what the effects are of a full moon. We just had one in Libra. It was like last night, huge supermoon at 0 degrees, and they've been talking about the full moon being full like a plate in the song here, and I'm hearing about a date that went really great and something that just never tasted the same after that is what I'm hearing from some of these guides. Talking about trepidation, never stepped on the cracks because I was afraid I would hurt my mother. And I'm hearing that some of this has to do with just somebody's family and like some weird image or expectation they thought they had to live up to. And the advice here is really big because free yourself is what showed up with the romance card. And this one says it's time to take back control of your life. And it's funny, we're looking at a unicorn, and I'm hearing somebody is a real legit unicorn that's been like gated and like ready to jump out, but it's like a frustrating feeling because what is this magical creature doing here wrapped up in this gate? It's like a playpen and it's got a neckerchief like this, and I mean, really? You can get out of there, you know? So let's see what else is showing up, because the song is getting kind of, I love you, but I'm afraid to love you. And that's what I'm seeing here. Somebody that's like, I love you, but I'm afraid to love you. And time to take back control of your life. Fire tribes. If you've got some love in your heart, a love that showed up, what if this is the one chance you get ever? What if all of this was a preemptive witness at making it perfect in some kind of way? And that's what I'm hearing. It's like all those what ifs, you know? And let's see if we get here. Choked up. Oh, that was so real. Wow. Well, somebody wants to do something. If this is a sign of bravery, the military, this person gets up and goes. They pack light. Somebody's looking for their man, or is the man. This is the Gran Signore. That's the guy that you marry, or somebody just needs to be freed of some shit that happened with a father figure that is not good. And I'm hearing, careful with the drinks if it's not bringing out the best for you, but For somebody else, this is celebration. It's like, I'm hearing it's truth serum for somebody. It's like something they do to get themselves in that free state where they can just speak up about whatever it is that they need to say to somebody so that they feel like they're really free from whatever this is, you know? Woo! Something good to ground there. You can book me at artoflove.me or book.artoflove.me. And yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate the thumbs ups. Thank you for subscribing. And please hit the bell. I'm going to be doing more of these readings. If you hit the bell, it'll let you know once I've uploaded my videos. Take care. God bless. I'll catch you again soon. We're back for another one. Okay. Turn them off at the same time. I think I can do it a little better. All right, that's what I have for you today. I hope those really helped. You're going to know if they were for you or not. And if you would like a personal private reading, click artoflove.me and look at services. I've got 3 different types of readings. I'd love to do one just for you. Thank you for thumbsing up. Thank you for subscribing. And please hit that bell, because if you do, it'll let you know when I've uploaded a new video. And I'm going to be putting more of these up. So take care. God bless. And I'll catch you again. We're back for another one.